Hey everyone, Caleb from Stay Lake Norman here. We are the best in class when it comes to vacation rentals on Lake Norman, and we want to bring you the best in class. So I'm sitting down with the best in the area, where to eat, what to drink, and how to play on Lake Norman. Let's get to it. Hey everyone, we are back again, a brand new episode of the Lake Norman Experience podcast, and I'm coming at you with something that I've never even thought about before. We're going to get into that. The first thing, Sydney, that I want to ask you is, what is your favorite thing about Lake Norman?
My favorite thing about Lake Norman is really just the lake vibes. I've been in the Lake Norman area for about 14 years on and off, and I just have so many great memories growing up on the lake and then always coming back to it, and now being able to make my running paths and everything to be able to go by the lake and just be around it.
Yeah, absolutely. Lake vibes, I mean, there's really nothing better, in my opinion. I'm not a beach guy, I'm a lake guy. That's why I live here and work here. Well, let's get into the Nomadic Jeweler. So you are the owner of the Nomadic Jeweler, and just tell me basically, what do you do?
Yeah, so the Nomadic Jeweler is a permanent jewelry company, and we create permanent jewelry that embodies the traveler's experience. So when people come to us, they get to select from over 18 different chains, and then we custom fit it to them for either a bracelet, an anklet, or a necklace, or a ring, and then they can even add additional charms and connectors to customize it further.
I love that you kind of subtly dropped in there for the traveler's experience, because you had a traumatic experience, which is why you founded this, right?
Exactly, yeah. I founded this back in December of 2022 after getting back from a trip to Costa Rica, where all the jewelry I had packed got all tangled up inside of the bags and never ended up getting worn. The anklet that I bought and was really excited about ended up turning in the ocean after a couple of days, and when I got home, I was like, okay, if I'm going to travel again and I want to wear jewelry, what is the solution here? And I started to hear about permanent jewelry and the materials used, and it solved a lot of problems for me, and so I wanted to share it with other people too.
I love that. And so when you created this concept, you also started thinking about other businesses, the local people, how can it be beneficial for everybody? And one thing that you've done is you've even partnered with local businesses to try to help them supply permanent jewelry. So let's talk about all the different ways that you guys are offering this to people.
Yeah, so one of my personal favorites is partnering with local businesses. We bring everything needed for our pop-up, and we're able to provide permanent jewelry for their guests and bring a unique experience. We also do a lot of cross-marketing that way, so people who follow me get to be familiar with other businesses that they might not have heard of in the area, and vice versa.
I love that. And then because we're in the best weather place that I feel in America, you go further and you start doing pop-ups at local shopping villages, right?
Yes, so we are in Birkdale Village now every single weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We are located right outside of Kilwins and like the green area that they've created.
Yeah.
And it's worked out great for us.
So you can get some fudge, some ice cream, and then just pop on over and get some permanent jewelry while you eat it, right?
Exactly.
And then I think one of my favorite things, because what you're doing, it just brings a different feel to a private type setting with you, your family, your friends, is you're doing little custom party packages where you're coming to people and they can just have a bunch of people together and put on permanent jewelry together, right?
Exactly. So a really great way to kind of elevate an experience and also make it a really memorable one is having permanent jewelry come to you for a bridal shower or a birthday party or a bachelorette party, family reunions. We've kind of done a little bit of everything, but it's a really awesome way for people to be able to create a very customized, memorable piece to take with them even after the party or experience is over.
Oh, I love it. I've fallen in love. I have to do this myself.
Yes, we'll have to get you one.
But let's talk about how people can find you, follow you, see where you're going next, schedule a private event. What's the best way for people to reach out to you and follow what you guys are doing?
Yeah, so the best way to keep up with us is through Instagram. We always post where we're going to be every single week and weekend, and that is at the Nomadic Jeweler Co. Right. And then also our website, thenomadicjeweler.com.
All right, and we'll link all that in the show notes so people can find you everywhere, follow you, meet with you. come get some permanent jewelry. If you're listening, if you're watching, you have to check out the perfect permanent jeweler. They'll come to you. They'll make it easy. Or you can stumble across them at another different location that they're supporting other local businesses. But you've got to check out Sydney, and you've got to check out her team. Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Lake Norman Experience. Make sure you don't miss another one. So be sure to follow and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Stay Lake Norman. And make sure to follow us and subscribe to the Lake Norman Experience wherever you get your podcasts.